Good morning, students. Today we will start a new unit of employability skills. That is the fourth unit, and the name is entrepreneurial skills. Let us start our unit. What is entrepreneurial skills? That is the skills required to an entrepreneur to run enterprise. Now let us discuss these terms. What is enterprise? What is the term entrepreneur? And what is entrepreneurship? Firstly, enterprise. What is enterprise? Simply a new plan, any new project, or a business. So we can say the enterprise is the ability to think of new projects, new plans, or create new business. Also, we can modify, we can change the existing business, existing plan. That is the concept enterprise. Now, who is entrepreneur? From its name, it's very clear. Entrepreneur is a person who makes the money by starting or running business. So entrepreneur is a person who is related to the enterprise. And no doubt we know in the business, in the enterprise, there is concept profit and loss. So a person who makes money by starting or running business, especially when this involves taking financial risk. So whenever we are starting any new business, any new venture, yes, there are chances of financial risk also. An entrepreneur is a person responsible for identifying a business opportunity, that is which business he want to start, and taking it from idea to implementation. Not only idea, yes, if he has idea, how to implement that idea, it is also responsibility of the entrepreneur. So what to do, how to do, when to do, how to implement the idea, what is required to implement the idea, this is the responsibility of, these are the responsibilities of entrepreneurs. And also we will discuss in later on what are the role, what are the functions of entrepreneur in detail. Now the concept entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? That is a set of activities performed by entrepreneur, or we can say all the activities related to enterprise are known as entrepreneurship. It involves actions to establish enterprise. Yes, what is entrepreneurship? That is all the activities, all the actions related to enterprise are termed as entrepreneurship, or the process of working of entrepreneur, that is entrepreneurship. Now what is entrepreneurship development? Entrepreneurship development is the process of strengthening the skills. Strengthening the skills to make something stronger. So it is the process of strengthening the skills and knowledge of budding and existing entrepreneurs. Budding to mean new, existing already involved in the process, already involved in the business. Existing entrepreneurs by hand holding them during their entrepreneurial journey. So entrepreneurship development, it is the process which help the new or already existing entrepreneurs by helping them, by assisting them during their journey of enterprise, during their business journey, or we can say during their entrepreneurial journey. It involves structured training. Why training is required? So that training should be provided to the entrepreneur so that they can build their skills. And This training will empower them to run their business effectively and efficiently. Yes. So it will empower them to mean it will give them the means to achieve something. Automatically with the training, they will achieve, they will get know how to run their business effectively and efficiently. These programs are concerned with the study of entrepreneurial behavior. Entrepreneurial behavior. What is entrepreneurial behavior? It is a preference for innovation and a change in the existing enterprise. It can be as simple as the willingness to buy a new electronic gadget or as complex as fighting against existing political norms and building a new nation. Dynamics of business planning. We all know in the market there is a variety of products, there is ever changing needs in the market. Dynamics of business planning to mean it is a process that embodies a set of leadership and management principles that allow organizations to maximize their responsiveness to ever changing market conditions. So, dynamics of business planning to mean the planning should be such that the business should cope up with the ever changing needs of the market. It is also related with the setup, growth, and development of the business. How to set up the business, with the growth of the business, and finally with the development of the business. So, we can say entrepreneurship development is the process which includes training of the entrepreneurs, help study of entrepreneurial behavior, dynamics of business in the setup of the enterprise, growth and development of the business. Now let us discuss what are the objectives of this entrepreneurship development. What is the role, what is the objectives of the entrepreneurship development? The main aim of the entrepreneurship development is to enlarge the base of entrepreneurs. Enlarge to mean to make them stronger, to make entrepreneurs stronger, encourage overall entrepreneurial activity, to encourage the entrepreneurs for enterprise, and catalyze the pace at which new ventures are created. Catalyze to mean to modify, to speed up. Here a few objectives are listed. Let us discuss one by one. First one is assisting entrepreneurs in undergoing the process of entrepreneurship. What is the first objective of entrepreneurship development? That is assisting entrepreneurship in the process of their entrepreneurship. A person related to enterprise or business needs help in the process of business development. So, it is the objective of entrepreneurship to assist entrepreneurs in the activities, in the actions, in the process of entrepreneurship. Second, hand holding budding entrepreneurs to recognize and design unique business opportunities. So, hand holding, again helping, assisting. Budding to mean new, who is new to this field. By the way, he can make his business unique, different. That is helping them, training them. Third, helping aspiring entrepreneurs start and grow dynamic business that provide high value add. We have already discussed the meaning of dynamic process. Helping aspiring entrepreneurs to start and grow dynamic business that provide high value add, so that they can start grow dynamic business and can achieve high value to mean high amount from the enterprise. Developing the motivational needs of entrepreneurs. Yes, motivation is required at each step of enterprise, which is very important. We all know profit and loss are part of every business. In tough conditions, motivating entrepreneurs will help them to go forward and tackle the worst situations. So motivation in the business, in the enterprise, is very important. Training entrepreneurs. Training is very important for the required skills, so that they can gain the required skills and they can gain knowledge to run and to manage the business. Helping entrepreneur in creating effective business plan. Yes, providing help so that entrepreneurs can make effective business plan, that is also objective of this process. Providing incubation and acceleration to new ideas. Yes, incubation, helping, encouraging them so that they can implement new ideas, they can come up with new ideas. Aiding in the availability of technology. We all know the role of technology nowadays in every business, in every enterprise. So helping them in the availability of technology and raw material which is required for their products. Ensuring the infrastructure is adequate for entrepreneurial activities. Other, providing financial assistance, creating business environment and ecosystem that is suitable for the entrepreneurship. These are also the objectives of entrepreneurship development. Implementing norms, rules and policies which are very important and also provided by the government of the country too. So implementing norms, rules and policies depending upon the state and depending upon the central government's rules and regulations. Implementing norms, rules and policies for establishment of new enterprise in a dynamic economy. It is also the objective of entrepreneurship development. Providing incentives, tax benefits and subsidies which are very important to every business, every enterprise. Research and development, it is also required, it is also important for every business, for every enterprise. Research and development is required for every business to make it more effective. How to update, how to change, what new things can be implemented, what new policies can be implemented in the business. For that, how to update, how to modify. For that, research and development for the business, for the enterprise is required. So these are the objectives of entrepreneurship development. Now let us discuss phases of entrepreneurship development. There are basically 3 phases of entrepreneurship development. First is stimulatory, second sportive phase, and third is sustenance phase. Let us discuss these one by one. First one, stimulatory phase. Stimulatory, that is at the starting point. What is the main objective of stimulatory phase? That is generating interest and awareness among entrepreneurs. Yes, this is the main role of first phase, that is a stimulatory phase of entrepreneurship development, that is generating interest among the entrepreneurs. It is done by orienting them towards the meaning, process, benefits and practice of entrepreneurship. How we can create interest among them? By telling them the meaning, by telling them the benefits of the enterprise, what we can achieve from the enterprise, what are the benefits of the enterprise, and also by motivating them towards their skills, we can create interest among the entrepreneurs. So this is the first phase, that is creating interest among the entrepreneurs, among regarding enterprise, regarding starting the new ideas, implementing the new plans, or entering into the enterprise. Second, sportive phase. From its name it's very clear. After creating interest among the entrepreneurs, if one is ready to start enterprise, if one want to start enterprise, so helping them, yes, providing assistance to the entrepreneur so that one can start and one can run effectively his enterprise. So this phase is about helping, and it includes mentoring, incubation, financial help, and advising the entrepreneurs regarding their enterprise. It also includes registration of the enterprise. We all know the registration is required. It is very important for every business, for every enterprise. So helping, giving help how to register, how to design the right business model, which is the best, which is what is required to update in the model, development of the product prototype, arrangement of finance, from where one can arrange the finance, how to start the business, yes, that is also in the helping phase. Land required to run the business, if shed is required, so how to prepare, how to set up the shed, and what kind of shed is required, such kind of help can be provided to the entrepreneurs for their enterprise. For the management of the business, yes, help can be provided, assistance can be provided. Marketing, we all know for every business marketing is required, yes, in the marketing one can provide assistance to the entrepreneurs. Guidance for selecting plant and machinery, which plants are best, which machinery is required to run for their products, yes, that is also in the assistance phase. We can assist one, yes, such kind of plants are required, such kind of machinery is required for their business. And getting approvals and license for the business too. And third phase, that is sustenance phase. After creating interest and then after starting the enterprise, just how to sustain the business, how to sustain the enterprise. At this stage business is running, yes, and how to sustain it, how to grow it, how to continue it, this is the main objective of this sustenance phase, that is helping entrepreneurs to grow after they have been established their enterprise. So it includes modernization, diversification, expansion, how to expand the business, and getting additional finance. Research and development is also included so that entrepreneurs can survive, develop, and grow their business. So these are the three phases of entrepreneurship development. And next topic is entrepreneurship and society. In this we will discuss what is the role of entrepreneurship in the society and how society will help the entrepreneurship process. Yes, there is a very important role of entrepreneurship and society to each other. Let us discuss. While the concept of entrepreneurship has a fairly wide meaning, yes, it is not narrow, it has wide meaning, it is very broad term. It is simply described as starting a business with the resource available to a person. So one can start a business, one can start enterprise with the resources in the hand, and after that one can grow up to the level where he want to grow. An entrepreneur combines factors in creative manner in order to generate values for the customers and create health. No doubt, any business it means directly means for customers, and after the market, yes, generating wealth from the enterprise. Where society is described as an aggregate of people living together in a community who associate for various engagement including business. So the definition of the two concepts shows clearly that there is a direct relationship between the two. There is a direct relationship in between the entrepreneurship and society. Yes, these play important role for each other. So whenever there will be enterprise, directly there will be benefit to the society, and society, if there will be society, and only society can provide goods and services to the enterprise also. Yes, and sale purchase it is also possible only if there will be enterprise and if there will be society, or if there will be needs from the society. So now let us discuss one by one. Firstly, what is the role of entrepreneurship among society, and then we will discuss the role of society for the entrepreneurship. First one, accentuate economic growth. Yes, to emphasize. Yes, it emphasizes the economic growth of the society. Automatically, if there will be enterprise, if there will be business, there will be economic growth. Yes, it fosters creativity. So when there will be enterprise, there will be something to do, and the people of the society automatically there will be creative when they will do something. Stimulates innovation and efficiency. Next, create jobs and employment opportunities. So if there will be enterprise, and for the people of the society there will be jobs, there will be employment for them. Solves the problem of the society. So enterprise within the society will automatically fulfill the needs of the society and solve the problems of the society. Encourages welfare of the society. Yes, it is also one of the positive impact of the entrepreneurship on the society. Now let us discuss the role of society which will help in entrepreneurship. First, create needs and demands. So if there will be needs and demands of the society, only then there will be growth of the enterprise. Provides raw material. Yes, society provides raw material, required material to the enterprise. Enables financial help. Yes, financial help is provided by the society. Creates a need for education. Yes, if there will be enterprise, how to run, how to organize, how to maintain, so there will automatically will be a need for the education. Catalyzes policy formation and reform. Facilitates networking, different kind of networking like communication, transportation, transferring one thing from one place to another depending upon the enterprise, and infrastructure development. Yes, so these are the roles played by the society for the entrepreneurship. So from these two we can say that yes, there is a great role of entrepreneurship among society, and yes, so society plays also a very important role for the growth and development of any business. No doubt, entrepreneurship also creates some adverse impact on the society sometimes. So, for example, uh, in the case of environmental pollution, trade imbalance, labor exploitation. So these are the adverse impact of entrepreneurship on the society, which needs to improve, which needs to update, which needs to change with the time. So for today we have discussed these terms, what is enterprise, what is entrepreneurship, objectives of the entrepreneurship development phases, entrepreneurship and society. And after that I have given only 5 questions. Try to uh, find these, read the notes carefully, these all are from the notes. And yes, if there will be any query, you can ask. For today, thank you.